había una estrellita que se preguntaba dónde está. Y se preguntaba dónde estaba. Porque no ve ninguna otra estrella. A la bestia, me escucho muy bien. Hostia, chaval, me escucho muy bien. Yay! I say hello, ladies and gentlemen and others. My name is EduTheVODS and welcome back to another stream. How you doing, everybody? Hope you're having a fantastic day today. Definitely, I am not because I didn't sleep well. Nah, but overall, I'm having a good day. Overall, I was doing some stuff, a few things with someone. We had a little bit of fun. It works for me because I'm more relaxed for the rest of the day. Especially since last night I have to work to finish the video, which is now up on my YouTube channel. So you want to watch the third part of Undertale Yellow written by AI? Go! Oh, also there's drops. Yeah, there's drops. So if you watch here, you have your Hoyoverse account link to your Twitch account, then you'll get some Genshin rewards. Like Primo Gems. Actually, let me see the view times to see exactly when you get the Primos. Las Crotogemas. Crotogemas! Esta. Te falta calle. Alright, so... Okay, I forgot about this. Alright, so... wait. Can you tell me exactly the amount of time I need for each? Okay, 50 minutes, 10 Primo Gems. 30 minutes, 20 Primo Gems? What? Hey, what? But I don't see any 10 Primo Gems in the category, huh? Maybe it's a... No, what? I don't see a 10 Primo Gems reward for 15 minutes. Okay, it's below here, okay. Alright, so the first 30 minutes you'll get 20 Primo Gems and 20 Primo Gems, so you get 30 on total. Which I think that's pretty much the rest care. I mean, I don't know, unless you care for the 4 Sanctified Yunxion, the Heroes with, the Mora. Sure, but you need to watch only 30 minutes of stream to get these 30 delicious Primos. Oh yeah, Primos! Hello, you sweet. How you doing? I was telling how I was just chilling before stream with a friend of mine. But anyways, yeah, besides that, new video, yeah, let's just get into the game, but before that, well, I cannot tell you exactly why, what is this, but, also I'm gonna be pulling. I'm gonna pull for Escoffier. I wasn't going to pull for her, but she ended up getting more appeal for me. So I'm gonna get her. And it's gonna be epic. So to be fair, to be fair, I'm 50-50. I have enough Primo Gems to get her, but only if I'm lucky. So it's kinda spooky, kinda scary. I could or could not get her. I've been very lucky lately, but let's see if this luck finally ends. I know there's the whole like streamer luck thingy. I don't believe on it, but sure. Oh my god! Oh wow! Thank you, thank you for the follow, you sweet. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. Guys, I know her. She's a friend of mine. Right now this is open, so now I should be able to play Genshin. Well, I should. I hope so. Oh yeah, I forgot to... yeah, you probably heard the sound effect because I'm stupid and I forgot to add the sound independently. I'll do it another day. I don't feel to do it now because I feel like I'm already wasting time, so let's just get straight into the Genshin in some impacting. You know, I'm glad that I can play Genshin normally now because there was a few things that happened I couldn't play Genshin. But now I can, that's what matters. Now to the game room. I don't think it's not recording absolutely anything because I need to manually choose everything. So Genshin Impact. See the game. Where's the... Why is Beauty Hell game? Well, either way, I need to select also what's this one, right? Yeah, you're not hearing pretty much the game, but because I have it very low when I do the farming. When I do farm, when I farm, I don't do like things outside of streaming. I have like videos or music playing in the background, so that's why I have the game lower. It was a main, it was a pain. If you watch my early videos of Genshin, you know that there was like a lot of parts where the volume increases suddenly because I always forgot to put the volume back to normal. It won't happen this time, so also I have an Uber order. Yeah, okay. In theory, should come in 10 minutes. In theory. In-game theory! Also, guys, just recently we got the new pop got selected, and Batpat just tweeted about the Delta Room coming next month. Yep. This new pop is about to get a physical copy of Deltarune. I don't think it's announced yet, which makes sense. Probably EduTheVODS is waiting for the full release of the game, like the full chapters, to release it physically. Makes sense. Everything's lagging. Uh-oh. I think the RAM is filling up, right? I just restarted everything just in case. Let me see the. Oh, there's a lot of RAM using, but that's not surprising. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna close this. I feel like lately RAM is going insane. Oh yeah, you were for the... Yeah, for the Molani... No, Molani, no. Mawika Sitlali pulls. I thought you were talking about the one I did the Chaska quest, but no, that was earlier. That was before that. Yeah, one version before those pulls actually. Alright, I'm kind of afraid that the RAM's gonna go insane in the middle of the stream. I hate to have Steam. I don't want to have Steam open, but I don't have other choice. Alright, so yeah, not too much to say about new builds. I mean, I'm kinda improving still. Lanyan by adding Farusan, which I forgot that Farusan was a buffer. You could use Farusan to buff your animal characters. The Hatsune Miku, anyways. Yeah, I think I'll just go straight forward to the pools. Well, actually, no. First, I'm gonna get all the dailies done. So this is more engaging dailies. Just teleport to the closest table. And also like the Adventurers Guild, Catherine, comadre. It's been a while. Since yesterday. Pick up this. Let's go to the... This is a crafty bench. There are my primos. My extra primos. I wish there was an actual interface for this, but it's fine. It's not the worst thing. That's it. Alright. Let's go gambling! Alright, so I have... Yeah, pretty much 100 wishes. Since I explored the entirety of the new era 100%, just getting those primo gems amount. Easy. Alright. So I did pull for this banner earlier just to get Aoife. I wasn't sure back then if I wanted Escoffier, but yeah, sure. Yeah, I want her now. Only because of Freeze, and I miss Ayaka Freeze, so let's go gambling! Oh, dang it. Another Layla, okay. Let's go gambling! Oh, okay. Alright, this is 50-50 by the way. Okay, this is 50-50. Let's see. Wait. You know, I'm not complaining. I like itching. Oh, more constellations for her. Well, at least I have the guarantee now. Catching my baby. I love her so much. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Also more pools. Alright, so we are back to 0 basically, so... Alright. And I'm pretty sure the next version we are getting Skirk. I'm pretty sure, but gonna lose guarantee. I mean, wait, how do you do that? Alright, go! Go! No yellow, no peace. Come on, you can, come on game. You've been very nice to me lately. In every time I pull, you're gonna give me Scofia, right? Come on. Game, please. Yeah, you like me lately. I did nothing wrong. I explored the entirety of the new area. Yeah. Come on. I know you're ready. I know you're gonna surprise me. Yes. Come on. You know what? Another sacrificial sword. That's good. But come on. No hard pity. Hey, the dark disc, whatever his name is. There you go. No hard pity needed. There you go. As I forgot to increase the volume in game. There you go. Rom, Ramsey. So I have 4 wishes over here, and like, what, 1 for 10 pulls? Oh wow, but I'm not carrying. I'm not carrying Skirk. I'm not carrying her. Okay, yeah. First, you. Hey. Let's see. I got all constellations. I don't think I'm gonna get. I see 6 to. Oh, maybe. No, wait. Actually, getting. Oh wow, Layla C6. Let's go. Oh, she's pretty good at C1, but it's C0. But damn, that's nice. And it was Ifa. Yeah. I got a decent amount of Ifas. Yeah. There we go. Now this is tough. Oh my god, her constellation is a cake. That's cute. Favorites. There you go. Gotta say, I was kind of heartbroken when I learned that this is actually a mechanical tail, and not like an actual tail. But there she is. Rom Ramsey. Just gonna level up her just to get the free wish. Well, it's really those things. I'm glad I collected a lot of those. What's she be eating though? Egg yolk, okay. Sure, yeah, I'm getting 5-star here, look. Yeah. Fabulous Codex, it's fine. Alright, so I know she's pretty good for freeze, which I miss to use freeze very well. Be great friends with Farina. I think she appears again in the trailer actually. So this is my current Farina, which more than freeze is more like using advantage of the, what's the name of the build? Oh, the thing that when lose or gain HP you get more damage, or crit rate actually. So I know she works very well with Farina, and she's healer actually. So I think my team will be Scofia, Yelan, and Farina. I think that will be my team. Also her entrance animation, please. Yes. So Ramsey. I think that will be my team. But I won't be using it because Lanyan. I'm focusing so hard to make her DPS. And Farson is kinda helping. I wish I had Persist 6 for the extra crit damage. But anyways, that's all for wishes. Now let's see the fall of Mondstad. Oh my god, imagine Mondstad dies. Well, I mean, I did put my video reaction, destroy Mondstad. So I did not cut that part, but after I watched the special program, there was a. No, never mind. I thought her name was Yusu. Like the emulator. Oh my god. But there was a video like with the thumbnail that says "Destroy Mondstad," and it just stuck with me, and I had to use it in my as a title. And but there you go. Oh, nice, all of them. Cry about it. Oh my god, the drift is getting worse to the point that the characters begin to walk before running. Oh my god, that was the drift moment also. Anyways, where's the thing starting? There. Oh wait, the volume, the volume. Yeah. I almost forgot. Yeah, you can hear the game now. Yeah, where's coffee? What's in the mail? Oh, for Coolie birthday, Coolie. And I'll read it later. Coolie. All right. A reminder that it drops, so you can get 30 promo gems for watching 30 minutes of the stream. I get these at once because they're kind of a pain to get them. Anyways, we entering there. Return to special story mode. Sure. I guess there's a new way to start a story mode without interrupting anything you're doing, which that would be cool. And there's a focus mode, but I mean, yeah. Oh yes, this is Windbloom.
Wow, the city is all decked out.
Oh my god,
it's beautiful.
Oh my god, I forgot about the English voices. Wish me luck.
Festival season means no commissions, which means no Mora. But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should still drop by and say hello.
And you know the context why I'm using the revive main account. If I play this game now, I'll be using Lumine, but it's too late. Sure, let's go! Let's go gambling! Catherine, how about your gacha machine?
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Hello.
Hey, Catherine! Still doing the whole no commissions during Windbloom thing?
In general, yes. The people of Mondstad don't delegate their work to others this time of year. But feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Unusual?
Take a look around, huh?
I mean, Mondstad looks different, but what else? The decoration, you know? Oh, the trees!
Windbloom. And here I am ruining everything.
I remember you from Noel's quest.
You're a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight? We could take a stroll or go stargazing.
Stargazing? Like we'll find a spot.
Womp
You
womp.
know people start reserving places on Star Snatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down. Sorry, I'm just not in the mood.
I noticed that.
Go.
Shh. I noticed that chat is deactivated. Whoops. Womp womp. There you go.
Whoa, something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn. This is weird.
Yeah, I think she finally realized that he's not for her. She's go lesbian route now.
You're leaving? I can walk you home.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I just need some time to myself. Besides, there's still something I need to do.
I don't remember Queen. I don't remember anything about him.
The truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
What is it? Is there something wrong?
She the TR before GTA 6. Wow. I don't think there ever been like there ever really infidelity in Genshin? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. At least I don't remember.
Never mind. It's nothing. Actually, Quinn, I
Oh,
think we should stop seeing each other for now.
yep. She learned that she's a lesbian.
Huh? Wait, are you saying we can't be friends anymore? I thought we were best friends.
Did you see that? Beatrice ran off without looking back. Oh, we go adventuring in other nations for a bit, and one of Mondstad's best friendship stories is already over?
Ah, come on, Paimo. You don't even believe that. That's just. I just remember them from the Wild Quest. I can't believe it. Maybe they're just working out the kinks.
So,
So
is this
kinky.
what you meant by unusual, Catherine?
This is just one example. Beatrice has been feeling down for days. But that's not all.
I give a moment. Apparently what is this? What is the, I don't know. Something last week something happened with the order I did for Uber Eats, and something similar is happening. I hope it's not going to be the same result, but they're not moving. Okay.
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Paimon.
Oh, Miles!
Is something wrong? You don't look so good.
I know a knight should be stronger than this, but I haven't been feeling right lately. I just can't focus. I started sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night standing in a random location outside.
Skill issue.
You should see a doctor.
I did, but all the tests came back normal. The doctor said I'm fine.
Are there doctors in Mondstad?
Yeah. I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church,
Oh
but
yeah, Barbara calls us
her
one basically.
conclusion was the same. In any case, she was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get better. Is it because I saw something I wasn't meant to see?
Like what?
Sorry, this is for me to figure out. It is Windbloom after all. Anyway, I have patrol to finish. Until next time, you two.
Alright, careful where you end up while sleeping. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Huh. Is it something in the air, maybe?
What's the meme? Love in the air. Wrong! I forgot the meme. Yeah, who cares? Donna? Wait, is she not in love with Diluc anymore?
It appears Miss Donna is also out of sorts.
She no longer thinks about Diluc?
Where can I find
Oh
a
no!
truly fascinating man?
She no longer thinks about Diluc all time!
Wait, but Donna is the one who has a huge crush on Diluc, right?
Yeah!
That's what I thought too. But she seems to have changed her mind.
Oh, okay. Oh my god! No way! No
Captain
way!
Kaya?
No way!
Now that I look at him, he's exactly my type. How come I never felt this way before?
Now she's going to the brother! There we go, the first voice character. Yeah, this is going to be kind of a pain in the ass. Wait. What the frick is happening? The freaker is freaking all the freakers. I don't know. I'm not a voice actor, so. I'm flattered, Miss Donna. Although I do wonder where that was intended for outside ears.
Oh, no. Of course not. I'm sorry, Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything. And, have a happy Windbloom.
Happy Windbloom, you two. I need to pick up the order. Luckily, the person actually reached to my house, so I'll be back very quickly. Enjoy Helpy, as always. Yeah. Estamos de vuelta. I need to accommodate this perfectly because this works like a echo isolation. There you go. I think I never told this before, but one way I found to reduce the echo is so I have an extra mattress in my room, so we just have it there doing nothing. So I just use it for when streaming. That's works pretty well because I can have the fan turned on and bounce to floor to get some air. Otherwise, just gonna turn on a little bit the AC because it's getting hot. What was the name? What was the Minecraft meme that going hot? Anyways, yes, Donna, what is wrong with you? I intend to, my dear. But first, a question. If you don't mind, what is the change of heart? I was under the impression Master Diluc was the object of your affections.
Good question, Kaya.
Yeah, Kaya. Okay.
So you knew about that? Well, Master Diluc came into the city not too long ago, but when I saw him, it was like the butterflies just weren't there anymore.
You no longer think all about Diluc, huh?
If I had to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing you're married to a man you don't love.
Oh, that's dark.
But then I saw you. And it wasn't that something was different about you. I can't really explain it. It was just...
Oh, a different feeling. Yeah, yes, yeah. I understand, and I'm flattered. Flattered I was able to bring back the butterflies, but I do need to see some business, so I'll take my leave.
Oh, here he comes. Well, surprised to see us?
So something weird I noticed when I played Undertale Red and Yellow is how much easier for me to read Undertale dialogue than Genshin. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't get it. Also something I noticed with the Undertale Yellow written by AI. Maybe this is a quirky thing for me. Sorry, I'll proceed. Not at all. You're the exact two people I've been trying to find. So, Edu, Paimon, how have you been? All good. How about yourself and the rest of the Knight of Favunius? The answer to that requires a private conversation. Catherine, do you mind? But this is her spot. We should be moving.
Not at all. Have fun, you three.
So, you said you were looking
Okay,
for us.
sure. Sure. Yes, Jean sent me to find you when she heard you were back in Mondstad. But let's discuss the finer details back to the headquarters. Oh yeah. Also, where's the music? Paralogism. This is extremely quiet. Oh wow, this is already story mode. So, oh wow. So they prepare okay, they prepare a unique state where this is Mondstad. Mondstad. How do you call this again? Windbloom Festival. I can use the map. I have to manually go there. That's annoying. Well, at least I have Yella on the team. Well, I guess I can hear some conversations. Yuri, Marjorie, it's been a while.
It's festival season again. I wonder what this year's Windbloom is going to be.
I know. I can't wait to find out.
Well, at least I'm optimistic. Oh, Timeos is studying here. I'm going to heal. Alchemy is truly fascinating. Original Sara, it's the voice. Happy Windbloom, what can I get for you?
Let's see.
Is she the one who always suffers to decide? To decide? Decides? Eh. Anyways, I'm doing the Mexican move. I'm Mexican, by the way. Don't cancel me. Alright, you can jump this one. Hey! Athos. Falmonius, nice. The default dialogue. Portos. Default dialogue. Okay. Well, you suck. And now the loading is seat.
Ah, Kaya. You found them.
Yola! Been a while, girl. Yep, and managed to track them down.
Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Yeah, glad to see you too.
Headquarters are packed. What's going on?
Yeah, so packed.
Honorary Knight Paimon. Huh, it's an
My name
honor
is
to meet
Note.
you. I believe introductions are in order.
Allow me. Allow me. You have Note, Note, captain of the second company. Skeiron, captain of the third company. Yula, captain of the fourth company. And me, of course, Kaya of the ninth company.
Oh, you're all captains?
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll explain everything.
Alright.
Jean!
Billie Jean. Of course. Hello, Paimon, thank you for coming. Is everything alright? There are tons of people outside. Ah, yes. That will be the captains. You know a few of them already, but I'm sure there are some new faces. There have been a number of incidents in Mondstad. In order to wrap up the case, I gathered all the captains of the Knights of Favonius together to hold a trial.
Trial? But this is Mondstad, not Fontaine.
Yeah, but trials is not necessarily exclusive thing for Paimon, idiot. I can understand the confusion. You never participated in one of our trials before. In truth, we haven't had conduct one in quite some time. The Knights of Favonius oversee most matters of law and order in Mondstad. Of course, in the interest of fairness, major cases are tried jointly with the Church. Oh yeah, that will go well. Under the guidance of Barbados, the Knights uphold, I never heard the word before, chivalric justice in the spirit of order. And the Church carries blessing and goodwill wherever the wind can reach. That means no marijiwari. And today's case requires a joint trial by both parties.
Which means it's a serious one. So, do you need our help?
Hold on. The group of people we saw in the corridor just now, there was someone missing. Where's Alpedo?
Right.
Where's
He's the
Beidou?
captain of the investigation team. But we didn't see him out there.
I wonder what's gonna happen to him. A keen observation, Edu. That happens to be exactly why I called here. I got distracted for a moment because... yep. You're banned! But luckily the message got filtered because I used the parameters. Alright. That happens to be exactly why I called you here. In the upcoming trial against Captain Albedo, we will do our utmost to understand the facts of this case and deliver a fair and impartial verdict.
Albedo is the one on trial? What did he do?
It has to be Sosbedo. It's impossible to be actual Albedo. The real Albedo. Jean, it's time. Oh, we're getting straight into it. Okay. Understood. Edu, Paimon, come with me. We are getting straight into the sauce. Sauce feeling! Ha ha ha! Ooh, actual music. Oh. Hey, Sook and Rolls! Master D, look. Please sit. Please. Sit wherever you like. I only ask you that you remain calm, no matter what you hear. I need to head over there. Don't worry. The trial will be fair. Yes. Now that everyone is gathered, let us begin. With Grandmaster Barca away from Mondstad, since forever. I'm so confused. We're gonna see what's going to happen. With Grandmaster Barca away from Mondstad for the time being, I, Jean Kunildler, I don't know if I read that correctly, will oversee today's proceedings. Mr. Dahlia... Oh wow, hello. Mr. Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, will serve as assessor, as representatives of our respective organizations. We will ensure you a just verdict in this case.
Oh, that's a new face. Deacon of the church.
Oh wow.
Does that mean he works with Barbara and Rosaria?
Okay, for a moment I thought he was a... or she, I guess it's a he. He has cat ears, but it just... The hat gives him, like, cat ears. The defendant in today's case is the captain of the investigator team, Albedo. Okay, he has the star on his deck, so it is real Albedo, and also he has the dumb face. Poor Albedo. Albedo, what did you do? I thought I was your lover. Certain aspects of the case are classified, and it remains uncertain whether the alleged victims are citizens of Mondstad. As such, the trial is not open to the public. The identities of the victims are still unknown? Strange. If guilt is established in this case, all facts will be made public after the final verdict is delivered. Now, the captain of the logistics company, Miss Herta, will present the charges. The court appoints Mr. Kaya to speak on Mr. Albedo's behalf. Are both parties ready to proceed? Yes.
Ready to proceed.
Ready to proceed. Herta, what are you doing? Go back home. Oh yeah, Herta. No, Herta is well, that's one of the original NPCs. It's crazy how I remember a lot of NPCs in Mondstadt, and that's mainly Noel's fault with her 2 quests. What's the name of the quest again? Encounters? I don't remember. I forgot. Miss Herta, the floor is yours. And she begins to hit the prohibited steps. The translation it works better in Spanish, but she begins to dance.
Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
Uh-oh.
Murder?
Yeah, I watch a special program. I know that's a thing.
A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
Oh.
No. There's no way!
Shh, Paimon.
We now
Calm.
call that witness to the stand.
Oh, Beatrice!
Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Oh, that explains something? Beatrice? So, is this what she was trying to tell Queen earlier? They both on day trials? Yeah, we don't have the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal.
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind.
I mean, it's obvious I was Albedo, but why you're doing that face, Albedo? You're making yourself look sus.
I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was a body.
Ah yes, they will let us see his neck.
Mr. Albedo's vision
Oh no,
allows
what?
him to
It
manipulate
is a
the
star.
ground
Oh
with
wait.
ease. So he buried it, and then removed any traces on the ground. Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I was terrified thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
Or maybe he let you go. I now turn to the defendant. Describe your whereabouts that night. Of course, going down. No, you're not here. Oh my goodness. No one can voice Albedo like Koidao. Oh my goodness. I should be expecting that, but especially being the OG cast, but still. I was working in my office on the 2nd floor of the Knight of Favonius headquarters. That's right. The next day, the defendant submitted his last environmental report on the Dragonspire region. Considering the length of the text, it must have taken a considerable amount of time to finish.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night?
Sucrose, you were there, or I want for his day, but what they say, the alchemy is truly fascinating emails. No. Fuck.
Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
I mean, I'm sorry, but you have a habit of copy yourself or something. Yeah, the lore.
This isn't looking good.
That's not a voice I expected. If the crime did occur as you described, then what about the body? You mentioned the joint investigation. Well, Was the body recovered?
Not yet.
Oh yeah, I mean if the location is nowhere, then huh? In other words, you dug up the location Miss Beatrice found and found nothing. You don't find that suspicious?
I know what I saw.
Are you sure you're not sus? Are you sure?
I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstad? Otherwise, I'd never put myself out here like this.
Hertha, you're being sus.
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene.
Oh.
The same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence?
It's just a coincidence. And yet, no victim has been identified, correct?
It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie.
Does the defendant wish to say anything in response? You may believe otherwise, Miss Hertha, but I did not kill a single person. As a knight of the captain of the investigation team, I have a duty to protect Mondstad and its people. You accuse me of a murder, but there's no body or motive.
The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences. Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone. Which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
I'm sorry, Albedo, but your aura is gone since you have no voice, yeah. Again, only Koida can voice Albedo. I can do that. I'm sorry, I cannot give back his aura.
Second charge?
Oh. Please? Proceed.
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery.
Huh?
I now call the second witness to the stand.
It's going to be...
Wait, that's...
D-Look? I was expecting the Donna, but not D-Look. D-Look Rakvindir. Rakvindir, yeah. Please, tell the court what you saw. Brothers fight, brothers fight. At around what's the voice I can give him? I don't know. At around 3:40 in the morning, I saw Mr. Albedo dispose of a body beneath a cliff. It was dark, but he used the power of Geo to illuminate his surroundings. For what I could tell, it looked like the body of an adult male, tall and thin, but I couldn't make out the age. He buried the body underneath the cliff and smoothed out the ground to remove any traces.
We now have accounts from two separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence?
Sorry, Albedo, but the D-Look himself betrayed you. If there could be called betrayal. I will only inquire as to what Mr. D-Look was doing in the area so early in the morning. Not the most opportune time for a stroll. Is there such a thing? Dawn Winery is my home. It's not unusual for me to take walks in the area. I just happen to be in the right place at the right time. That's all. Master D-Look. Master D-Look is a well-respected figure in Mondstad. I see no reason for him to frame Mr. Albedo. Yet, the question remains. Where are the bodies?
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the body was buried.
A box! And this is... what looks to be the teeth and femur of a human! Now... wow. Now, it does beg the question. If the burial was fresh, why is this all the remains of the body? But I suppose Mr. Albedo is the only one who can answer that. Careful, Master D-Look. I do believe I hear a presumption of guilt in there somewhere.
These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here. Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant...
But it wasn't a
destroyed the
Geo thing?
bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were able to get a clear view of the events in the dark.
Well, at least presumably. So that's your angle. Alchemy. Yeah, like, you know, that's one scene in Breaking Bad? A logical assessment, but we have a witness of our own. The afternoon before the alleged second murder, Mr. Albedo had a lengthy intellectual exchange with his student, Sucrose. The two were in the library until the next morning. Now you're blaming Sucrose? Why did the discussion last so long? Miss Sucrose was presenting the results of her research. She noticed some flaws in the data, and insisted on reviewing her calculations until the next morning, with Mr. Albedo present. Of course she's not voice. Fuck. That's right. We were in the library together.
You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time?
Yes, and I know Mr. Albedo will never kill someone. He could never be that cruel.
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without sleep.
Well,
I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens. A crime like this cannot go unpunished.
She's too loyal for Albedo, okay? I'll take it from here. During our meeting, Sucrose did fall asleep no longer after midnight. It's alright, Sucrose. You don't have to lie for me. This is a sacred place of judgment. The truth is paramount. Mr. Albedo! Well, you tried. I see. Then I'm afraid your alibi cannot be sustained. Do you understand? Yes. I know claiming innocence without proof isn't enough. But the prosecution's argument has its own holes. There's been no mention of motive or what exactly method could reduce a human body to those remains.
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
Yeah, that's not the voice I expected for that character. I'm not sure he's male, female.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence.
What?
The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court.
Hey, Herta, why you were shaking? They did early with their voice. It's not like Mika case, but did you saw Herta shaking for a moment? Jesus, she's scared that she might fail the case. We are mentally cornering her. That's the way you say that. I forgot, anyways. Oh, a correspondence. Oh no, that envelope does look like it belongs to Mr. Albedo.
I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In
Aww.
fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth. The mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
Well, I mean, Albedo is a synthetic human himself. Albedo is just Da Vinci, guys, at the end of the event. Da Vinci? Who painted the Mona Lisa? Yeah, the Mona Lisa. Da Vinci? It's not an event. This is an actual interlude permanent story quest, and the interludes are big, so that's why I'm so excited for this. Putrefaction and refinement.
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
The letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, in the area southeast of Mondstad's main gate. The data is as expected. Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings.
Alright, so basically the homunculus or homunculi. Yeah, homunculi was the great homunculus Wait, how you pronounce that again? I just remembering the Spanish homunculos. Culos. Actual investigators have confirmed this is to be. I'm sorry. Actual investigators have confirmed that this to be the defendant's handwriting, and the letter makes more the passing mention of putrefaction and refinement.
Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
No, it can't be true.
Thinking. I can't believe it.
A
Lucros?
guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence. But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims and the specific alchemical process used in this case.
Huh. Why the huh? Then we're in agreement. Oh, she's so happy. The evidence is conclusive. On the charges of the murder and unlawful disposal of human remains, the court finds the defendant guilty. Or at least the people in attendance appear shocked. No one can believe a kind and well-mannered person like Albedo could commit such a crime. This is new. This took me out of the experience for a moment. Gene stipulates that those unsatisfied with the verdict will have time to submit an objection or appeal, but must appear hopeless in this moment. As you watch Albedo being taken back to the headquarters, you get a strange feeling that something hidden is about to come to light. Well, someone is narrating this now. Huh. It all comes back to the letter. A secret that you and Albedo know all too well. But the people of the Mondstad have yet to discover.
Why would Albedo do something like that? This has to be a nightmare.
Albedo told me his secret once. That he was a synthetic human created through alchemy. Could I have something to do with this case? But what? Following in Reindor's steps, just he's an alchemical creation? That will only make him more suspicious. Rosario, your voice as well. I don't remember your voice exactly. And I'm gonna try to do like tired girl, boy. I don't know. Well, well, this took a turn for the worse.
Rosaria! Oh, when did you get here?
She was here all the time, you silly. I've been here the whole time. I happen to have a message to pass along. For us? Yes. You're needed in Starsnatch. Wait, I never read that word before. Yes, you needed a Starsnatch Cliff. He's waiting for you there.
Who is he?
He? Who he? You know when you get there. Go on, now. Time is like the wind. It awaits for no one. Okay, is this Albedo that we just saw a clone? A synthetic human as well? Oh, the current story seems to be related to your past adventures. You would like to quickly go over the review of those experiences? You know what? That's a good idea. Wait, that was having a notification somehow. I see. I see. You silly girl. Alright. Yeah, I didn't play these events because I wasn't there back then. I know what happens, but Shadow amidst snowstorms. Review. You and Pipeman went to Dragonspine to ask Albedo, who was conducting the research there, some questions about alchemy, only to encounter a series of strange events. Strange, soft noises echoing through the mountain that could not be traced. The ransacking and theft of alchemical notes at the campsite. Albedo disappeared after a chat outside a cave, but having no memory of the incident. At the same time, Eula encountered Albedo elsewhere in the mountain, attempting to lead a child away, and he attacked Eula upon being discovered. You were able to confirm that the presence of a mysterious figure impersonating Albedo. A running battle ensued, ambushing, oh my god, ambushing and being ambushed, hunting and being hunted. In the end, Albedo eliminated the giant mutant whooper flower, posing as him. Yet, there were more than 2 people wearing that face on the mountain. Yep.
Oh, my plans for the
Can
day?
I teleporter? Thank you. Oh, actually, I'm back to the normal open world. Okay, cool. And my plan for today is continue this quest. I hate to move because if I go to that teleport with the domain, you just have to climb it. It's gonna be actually more annoying than walking straight from here. All right, so it's pretty obvious that the Suspedo is going to be here. Oh, that's so exciting. Wait, is this like a little wind thingy is there to like okay, I see. Wait, no, wait. Oh, never mind. No. I thought it was like for creating a wind current. Your mom. Alright, I don't know now. Later. I was about to mine, but you know what? I'm not gonna waste too much time on the side stuff. I just pulled. Okay, I pull up. That's all I'm gonna sing because I think that song gets heavily copyrighted, so no more. Venti! Ah, you're not gonna be voiced either. Venti, you're not voiced, right? Yeah. Erika Hardaker is the only one who can voice Venti. Oh my god. I'm gonna try. Don't hate me. Give me a moment. Alright. Fortnite balls! You would have heard that every now and then. Alright. Sorry, just a friend of mine say that. That you're going to sleep. Alright. Edu! No. I won't even try to be Betty replacement. Just there's no replacement for Betty's voice. It's just Erika Harker is the perfect pick. Okay. Edu, Paimon. I could hear a rival up on the wind. Are you looking for me?
Venti, did you send us that message?
No, I did.
Oh, okay. That, alright. Alright, oh my god. Oh my goodness, Alright, fuck, okay. Alright. Sorry, just a thing that I had to say to someone. So they don't interrupt me? Alright. So Dahlia, you! Who are you?
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy? His name is, what is his name again?
Didn't think I was that unmemorable.
That is easy to remember.
Deacon of the Church of
Dahlia.
Venus, and Herald of the Animal Archon
Herald?
Barbados. Not gonna forget next time, right?
So, you called us there, you called us here so we could meet with Venti.
That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your minds, so I thought we should have a chat.
We revealing the secrets of Albedo. Oh my god, the secrets of Albedo. Like, the secrets of the Mimic, which, speaking of, Darko's gonna do an interview to Steelwood about the game. That's exciting. I think it's in Sunday, I think. I'm excited for that. I also have food to here, but I don't really feel to eat it now. I don't really that hungry, so I'm just gonna wrap it up. There. Alright, so alright. I'll confess. Go ahead.
After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstad are in danger, I should keep the Animo Archon in the loop.
Okay, I'm sorry, that voice doesn't fit to this very well. Not gonna lie. It's not even a nerdy voice. It's just there's something wrong with his voice that doesn't fit.
Wait then, you know about...
Yes.
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself?
Don't worry, Dalia and I are close. He knows everything. Besides, I got someone to communicate their will in a formal setting, and no one does better than Dalia.
Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know about Albedo's background.
If you mean his true identity, then yeah, we do. Oh yeah, baby.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like of you.
Well, I knew from the moment Rheindaller and Alice brought Albedo to Mondstad. When those two are in town, no one can afford to slack off. Oh my god. The Krede Prince. The Krede Prince. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to read the German words. The Krede Prince, a perfect specimen of synthetic life. At this stage of the case, there are countless questions surrounding Albedo's motive. His true identity is a potential weakness. I don't present.
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story, and people are inclined to agree.
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
And the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
So true, bestie. Which means we need to find a way to help your friend. What do you know about the situation, Venti? Me? Well, I know that Albedo is a synthetic being, and that a lot of strange things have been happening in Mondstadt. Even though Windbloom should be about drinking and having fun. I'm gonna turn on the AC for now. There.
We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something was off.
You share your observations with Venti and Dalia.
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in Master Diluc.
Oh my god, you have to... when no love remains, or the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but empty shell. Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be. Were it not for a hero who could set us all free.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bard?
Yeah, making a poem in the middle of a serious topic. Yeah. Funny. Just making a comment. There are always unavoidable trials in life. At least, that's what Barbados will say. A certain someone is going to need to overcome a trial like that. In such cases, even the 7 know better not to tamper with fate. Well, 6 now. If only there was a brave soul willing to aid their friend in his time of need. Should he meet all terrible fate, all of Mondstadt could be worse for it.
If you wanted our help, you could have just asked, you know.
Yeah, but that's the Venti way. Well, if Albedo, I read another thing. If Albedo, I'm sorry. Well, even if Albedo was at the center of this case, protecting Mondstadt is part of being an honorary knight, right? You still have help, of course. Which is why I prepared a little surprise. Behold!
Paimon
Tito Loco! Oh no, wait, that's the other one. Ah, it is! Don't worry, I removed the fuse, so it's not going to explode. Say hello to the communication device! Yay!
So this thing belongs to you now?
We're all pals. Don't think she'd care if I bore her for a few days. Anyways, this invention, with a little help from a trick of mine, will allow us to keep in touch. Just take it out and we can chat. We'll do our best to uncover the truth. That's all I ask. No matter what comes, you have to win on your side. Yeah, I cannot voice Venti. Like, if I try, I will be able to do that. Like, hey, it's me, Ven. I tried, okay? Hey, it's me, Venti. I'm here to be. No, I will go to that boy, to the nerd voice.
I suppose we're old pals too at this point.
Indeed, your companionship is like crystal linears in the air. Warm and familiar.
In all this time, I've never witnessed Lord Barbados approach anything in a serious manner. Perhaps this time, I'm in for something special.
Oh no, he done that before. It's just that you didn't exist yet. Barbados? Serious? You give him too much credit.
Hardly. It's not blind faith, you know. I've always had unwavering belief in the animal archon.
Is that so? I wonder what Barbados thinks about that. Perhaps you should pray to him and find out.
Good idea. I'll tell him I still haven't deciphered his drunken musings from our 3 trips to the tavern last month. His wisdom is sure to reveal itself in time.
Oh, you know what? Forget about that. Forget about our Barbados, Dahlia. Treat me to a drink instead, and you wouldn't refuse me, would you?
A dear friend like you? Never.
Do you imagine Betty is taking advantage of his position as Barbados to get whatever she wants from Dahlia? That will be a dark twist. Especially from Venti. Lupical. Are decorations are gone now? I don't see any Windbloom decorations now. They just added for that cutscene for the entrance, that's it? They just added 40 beginning, no fucking way. That's sad. Well, that's it. Welcome to Mondstad Golf. Oh, okay. We are going back to... That's so stupid. I'm sorry, but that's still very stupid. Okay, then never mind. Again, can leave the headquarters, but let's pursue the story. Let's do any. Yeah. Give him so how's the RAM, by the way? It's stable, okay. There has been something weird with the RAM lately, so I have to keep looking. Anyways, I know you all must be shocked, but the evidence is solid. The situation is not looking good.
I still don't believe Albedo would do something like that. Using living people as alchemical test subjects? It's like something out of a novel.
Perhaps it's best for me to remain impartial, but I've worked with Albedo before. He's an alchemist, not a sadist.
Maybe he is. The recent events is as hard for me to accept as anyone. But Barca once said Albedo is very different from the rest. Oh, she doesn't know. Perhaps there's a thing that we still need to learn about him. Let's see what Albedo has to say for himself first. Would you mind giving me a moment, everyone? A purple matter requires my attention.
Hey, Jean!
Billie Jean! Edu, Paimon. Perfect timing. Kaya has a favor to ask. As Jean said after the verdict, we have time to submit an appeal, and I will do my utmost to convince Albedo to accept. He's been acting strange, and I can't read him for the life of me. But I need you two to start investigating the case. Investigate the case? Yes. It's also time for you to get involved. Do you want us to join the investigation? No. We'd like you to launch an investigation of your own. I'll continue working on his defense in the meantime. If you find anything that might help his case, let me know. I know it's against the spirit of the season to ask you with this, but Albedo is a trusted member of our ranks. We owe him the benefit of the doubt. Understood. I'll look into the case on my own. I know you'll get the bottom of this, Edu. You never failed us in our time of need. Why that's a foreshadowing, you know, like a son or yeah, how do you call this? A bad feeling by saying that.
But what if the accusations turn out to be true?
Then you'll have done Mondstad a great service all the time. I'm expecting a retrial. I'm expecting a retrial. Until then, you're welcome to have to look around Albedo's office on the second floor. I'm counting on you. Yes, miss. Thank you for agreeing to investigate. We are counting on you. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, the although poly Mondstad exterior. It's so funny to think that these windows exist. But then when you go out, there is a room! Yeah, excuse me. Police room, actually. Her punishment room. I don't know what you call this. Also, is it here, right? Yes, where the exit of the lake in the north is uncovered compared to now. The interior was covered because of clay, or supposedly. I was supposed to be like the 3 squares at top of Mondstad. Well, I guess I like the letters. Why it says Mondstad, but like in their language. I don't know how people learn about the languages. Our thing is all these languages. I don't know how you're supposed to get it. Huh? But how we? Oh, we can. What? Wait. Oh no! Way we can go above now. I hope they not remove this. I hope they do not, because oh my goodness. That invisible wall. Ah. Ah yeah, it's now it's moved on to the next floor.
Wait, Captain Kaya. Surely I can't just.
These two are here on Jean's order. She asked them to investigate Albedo's office.
Oh, in that case, head on in.
Also, I'm the ordinary knight. You're just. Aha. Yeah, see, I can condemn my insults. Except with Paimon because she deserves it.
Pretty much
That's
exactly
very
how
cruel.
Paimon pictured it.
Alright, I have some work of my own, so I'll leave it to you. Good luck, you two.
Right back at ya.
Yeah. Oh my god, Kirby. Something. Alright, so not too much to see. I mean, like, something that it's like, oh wow. Crazy stuff. Okay, that's funny. They didn't bother to add like actual windows in here because of the model, outside model probably not being made for this, but they didn't want to redo it probably, so they just like, yeah, let's just add these windows. I get it though. I think I'll do the same if I was a developer. Alright, investigate. Let's take a seat. And investigate.
Alright, let's see what we can find.
Oh, okay. Let's start with left to right. Okay. Investigate the research notes. Albedo's notes lies in the table. No, Albedo's notes lies on the table. They resemble the ones you've seen before, but the contents are different this time. As always, the penmanship is impeccable, careful and neat with certain elegance in its uniformity, much like the man himself. One of the notes reads, "Putrefaction should be regarded as a counter simulation to the process of life, like a highly efficient and destructive spell of rot. Upon use, the target will decay within an extremely short period of time, turning into dust that is nearly invisible to the naked eye before dissipating into the air." Okay. There's a test tube on the shelf with some black powder residue on the bottom. Next to Relight's neatly written note, "Chalk is the next stage after soil, but the current available materials are still inefficient to construct a stable structure."
Nope, no idea what that means. Not sure if it's too hard for Paimon or too hard for anyone outside
I mean,
this
there's
kind of work.
chalk mentions in that event, isn't it? That's very important. Investigate the lockbox on the desk. Ah yes, it's locked. A lockbox on the desk. The large burst sign of wear, suggesting the importance of whatever lies within. The box likely remained locked most of the time, but now the lid remains wide open as if its owner was forced to leave it in a hurry. Didn't have time to lock in it. Perhaps the letter intercepted by investigators once stored here. The remaining context shouldn't hold much weight as conclusive evidence, but you still get a strange feeling after reviewing them. In elegant penmanship, the letter reads, "In addition, I do happen to have some information on the subject of our last discussion. The materials are arcane information required for human transmutation." Transmutation? Oh god, Full Metal Alchemist. The information in these records likely originate from the Canrian of Art of Alchemia. Can't mention. But the relevant documentation has not well maintained over time, so I cannot guarantee there are no errors or omissions. As thanks for your past assistance, I've enclosed the records with this letter. But that does not mean I support your pursuit of this research. Ethics aside, I'm not convinced that it's even possible to create a human whose existence is identical to your own. The idea that the dynamic of creator and creation could exist within the same species is cause of concern. Even with a talent like yours, I must urge to proceed with caution. The signature belongs to a familiar name, one that appears on the alchemy book nearby. You skim the preface and learn the author is an old and accomplished alchemist. This person is likely a friend from Albedo's academic circle, someone who owed Albedo a favor, but also urged him to refrain from conducting dangerous research. Is that a witch?
Transmutation? Is Albedo seriously looking into that? Ooh, Paimon doesn't want to think about that.
Is that one of the Hexus circle? It doesn't look good, but this letter can't directly prove that Albedo did anything. Besides, a technique like that must be too dangerous to share with the public, right? That's why it wasn't brought up during the trial. Okay, I'll remove it automatically here. There's a stack of books on a desk, mostly related to alchemy, environmental science, and life science. Some of the pages have been marked with alchemical symbols, and others have a shade or triangular symbols drawn on them. Any potential meaning is unclear.
Wow, these books are so fancy. Albedo must have gone to great lengths to get them.
Or create them. They look so Albedo coded. Why can I look at it again? Oh. After moving the book, the text looks almost empty. Your hands slip while moving the book, causing the hardcover of the book strike the desk. The resulting noise is a bit unusual. Huh? I mean, you could play this sound, you know? It's subtle, but to an experienced adventurer, it sounds too hollow. Almost like there's a compartment within the desk. Oh.
Wait, it looks like there's a hidden compartment under the desk.
Kinda convenient that the traveler just noticed like that. There does appear to be a compartment added to one side of the desk. It was very well hidden. The lock mechanism is complex and seems to involve elemental power in some way. Perhaps you could try using the power of Geo. The hidden compartment opens. Inside lies a piece of paper with more information. Festering is also a manifestation of rot. When festering forces a sufficient amount of life energy collide, two will repel each other, triggering a powerful side effect. When I tested this in a chemical experiment, the results of refinements were startling. Breaking through the shackles of life, the simulation of the Toho project. I was taking advantage of this opportunity.
The name of the project is blotted out in ink. What could it be?
Do not mention festering forces, which suggests that the dragon spine could be involved somehow. If this has something to do with creating synthetic life, will Albedo go that far for one of his experiments? No, that can't be. A bit to the nose in the map, a few markings on it. Two of the marked locations correspond to the crime scenes, and the third appears to be in Dragon Spine. Oh, we have to go there. It's a hard pill to swallow, but if the results of the joint investigations are correct, there could be a body hidden in the last location, or at least where remains of one.
Huh. What does this mean?
That's it, Archie's exploring.
Do you think something might also be buried at the last location? Alright, that seems to be it for this place.
Yeah, don't
We
shit.
should go tell Jean what we found.
No shit, Paimon, no shit. Oh. Toto. 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 Hey, I remember. I still remember. Nice.
Oh,
That made me
Zach is
happy.
calling. Let's answer.
How's the investigation going? Find anything?
Oh, we found stuff, all right. Stuff that only makes Albedo look even more suspicious.
I see. So, Albedo's research is something that doesn't help with the case, huh? With his case, huh? Huh? You sure what you learned with Venti? No promising. We should be grateful Albedo's true identity remains hidden. If he gets out that he's one of the Rhinedore's creation, there will be no separating him from her past, what? Her past, okay. As we both know, Rhinedore's approach to alchemy and ethics were pure madness. The evidence that you just found, let's just say it could convince even the closest to him of his guilt. Or else even you. I don't think the handwriting was faked. Then it comes down to trust. Do you trust Albedo? Absolutely I do.
Yeah, he's our friend. We should keep the faith. And if he really is the culprit, he must have had a reason, right? Maybe he's just not allowed to talk about it. Yeah, that must be it.
Either way, a fair investigation means coming to conclusion presented by the facts. Does that mean Venti no longer believes in him? I mean, it's kinda hard to believe, to be honest. It's just, I'm not believing it, but well, nothing is helping, nothing is going to his favor. Remaining objective has its own value. Remember, none of this is your fault. Just report back with an honest assessment of the facts.
Yeah. Well, let's go find Jean and tell her what we learned.
What if I don't want? Hello?
That's Miles. What's he doing here?
Oh, sorry. I heard voices and wasn't sure if I should check who was inside.
It's okay. We're here on Jean's orders.
Ah, I see. I'll, leave you to it then.
Hold on. You didn't hear what we were saying, did you?
Oh, not really. Nothing that made sense anyway.
Well, do us a favor and just forget anything you might have heard, okay?
He won't.
Oh, sure. You got it.
He's sauce. He's the sauciest of the sauce.
In the hidden compartment seems important. We should check out the marked locations.
Oh, we should go now? Okay. So can we teleport wherever we want? Because we're on the story mode, supposedly. Well, supposedly, but we can go wherever we want now. So I'm gonna get this. Alright, okay, I'm gonna take some bites before we proceed. Just to not be suffering of hungerness while I do this.
There's no need to waste time.
Are you suffering of cold, huh? That's okay, but good enough.
The criteria for certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to is whether you are willing to put in the time. If you study and practice, then it's really not all that difficult.
I needed to read something. I'll admit. Ah, tastes so good. Okay, maybe when you're hungry, but it tastes good. Hey. Alright. Sorry for the delay. Let's proceed. Alright, I support this. I remember playing this a lot of times when exploring Dragon Spine. I don't have 100%, but oh my god, you're gonna use the compass for this, so I never bothered to check everything again. I just don't want to stay a lot of times running in circles. Alright, so we're searching something, right? That can be a little spicy flavor for some reason. And Shinobu, please. Can I get some heat? Thank you.
We
Oh.
should be getting close.
Oh.
Oh, look over there! Something seems off.
Very off. Carefully examine the ground. Although everything is covered in snow, as seasoned adventurer, you notice a spot of the ground that looks quite different from its surroundings. You remove the stone and find a sizable hole underneath, large enough to fit a human body. The hole is completely empty, and surrounding markings make it look like something was dug up. Did an animal do this, or some monster?
There. There's a hole, but no body. The prosecution's argument is that Albedo used alchemy to destroy the bodies, but this location is different from the other two. Why not fill the hole, or smooth out the ground like the other places?
Yeah, not much use like how you be lazy or not having time to properly do something, like indicating that something was dug up. But okay, I'm glad that they they noticed this. If one person did all this, why not remove the traces like the others? And if Albedo isn't the one responsible, why this location park in his notes? Return to the nice Favonius. Doubts swirling in your mind. My mind, break your mind. You're back. Did you find anything?
Yeah, but none of it helps Albedo's case.
You told Gina about the findings from Albedo's office. I see. A complicated result, but your efforts are appreciated. Did Albedo submit an appeal? Yes. He asked for retrial. But there's still questions surrounding the identities of the victims and disappearance of the bodies. The minimal remains that were uncovered have been set for forensic analysis, which should provide some answers. It's just...
What's wrong?
If the victims turns out to be Mondstad citizens, the situation will become more serious. The second trial will likely have to be open to the public, and I doubt public sentiment will be Albedo's favor.
Yeah, not when the charges are so serious.
The second trial is set to take in 2 days. Oh, I hope you consider attending this one as well.
Of course, we'll be there. In the meantime, we should all just stay positive.
Your mom. Well said. Then, time comes. I'll carry out my duty from the best of my ability. You're spying again? Miles. Miles per hour. Until 2 days, alright. Alright, then I'll take my time to eat something. Alright. I just wanted to fill my stomach a little bit so I can endure this for a little bit longer. Speaking of, I don't think I will stream this too long now, I notice. I think I kinda be just at time, so fuck.
Just let me know. We should meet up with Jean. It's about time for the second trial.
We did nothing during the second for these 2 days to help her situation. His situation, fuck. You two. Let me know if you're ready for the let me know if you're ready. You two. Let me know if you're ready and we'll head out. Ready? Alright. Follow me. And I have drift. Oh yeah. Just are there more people though? No. Okay, it's a public trial then. Ladies and gentlemen, now we are convened for the second trial against Mr. Albedo. I, Jean Gonendale, will once again oversee the proceedings. The representatives of both sides remain unchanged, and Mr. Dahlia will continue to serve as assessor. Ms. Herta represents the prosecution, and Mr. Gaia speaks on behalf of the defense. The defendant in this case is Mr. Albedo, captain of the investigation team. With that, now I bring this trial to order. Everyone sits. Oh, Donna's here now. Miss Herta, have the investigators made any new discoveries?
Yes. We sent the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's medical office, and were able to conclude that these are, in fact, human remains. In addition, the investigators were able to identify several Mondstadt citizens who appear to have been missing for quite some time. Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased. Interestingly, one of the missing individuals matches that profile to a T. The medical office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosaria is here to present the results to the court.
Okay. Handsome male, male, 46-year-old. Marital, okay. Fuck, I cannot read again. I cannot read. Handsome. The thing is, I'm focusing to boys. That yeah, I lose focus on reading. I forgot what voice I gave to Rosaria. Fuck. Handsome man, male, 46 years old. Marital status, single. Occupation, hunter. Consistent with the conclusion in the last trial. His disappearance went unreported, likely to the lack of relatives. Additional medical records show he sustained a mechanism-related injury his leg 3 years ago. The damage of the femur bone Mr. Dilok found is consistent with such an injury. Therefore, we can conclude that one of the victims in this case is Hanselman. A specialized technique was likely used to accelerate the rate of decomposition.
Is it reasonable to assume this technique to be alchemical in nature?
Alchemical or magical, both are possible.
Thank you for your testimony.
The identity of one of the victims is now confirmed. But what about the defendant's motive?
Why he hates Hasselman?
Considering what he wrote in the letter, we can deduce that the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy experiment. Who better than individuals whose disappearance would go unnoticed? In other words, he sacrificed the good people of Mondstadt for his own gain. A truly vile act. In addition, another witness has agreed to testify. Miss Donna,
there you go. Now Donna's here. Another one, huh?
Wait, Donna from the flower shop?
I'm sorry it took so long for me to come forward. But the night Master Diluc saw Mr. Albedo, I was there too.
Donna, were you following Diluc?
I was camping with a friend and we decided to stop near Dragonspine. I couldn't really get comfortable that night, so around dawn, I decided to go for a walk. And that's when I saw Master Diluc. I thought it might be nice to, chat. So I headed in his direction, and then I saw it. Someone at the bottom of the cliff was getting rid of a body. I was terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, I couldn't shake that fear. And I started to wish I never had a crush on Master Diluc in the first place.
Well, confessing that in the middle of the court? Well, at least it's a private court.
To talk to him, I would never have been in that situation. Well, I didn't want to come forward because I was scared. But Miss Hertha convinced me it was the right thing to do. I'm sorry it took me so long.
Ordona. I see. She just wanted a man. I see. Just step forward. Fuck. Just step forward was brave enough, Miss Donna. The court thanks you for your courage and commitment to justice.
Yes. Thank you.
The two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves the question of how the defendant disposed of the bodies.
I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned in the letter. The defendant is the most accomplished alchemist in Mondstad. He has the skill, no question.
A special investigator also concluded some relevant evidence on that subject. I will not present it to the court.
Wait, does she mean...
The evidence was found in Albedo's office. The following are pieces of evidence uncovered in Mr. Albedo's office. The most important one of which is this map. Yep. The map was found with the defendant's notes. The markings correspond with the description in the letters and locations of the crime scenes. Does this map belong to you? Yes. Were you the one who marked these locations? Yes. You do realize that's basically an admission of guilt, don't you? The evidence against you is nearly insurmountable. No! Since you uncovered a compartment, I might as well expand on that matter.
We have witnesses and physical evidence. What could you possibly say in your defense?
What I always have, I never killed a single person.
You have some nerve. Saying that when the evidence is stacked against you?
Miss Hertha, you presented a meticulous and convincing case. I'll give you that. But I will not admit to something I didn't do.
So, what? You're just going to bombard the court with excuses?
That's a relative Mrs. way to refer to an innocent man speaking on his own defense. Besides, I'm not making excuses. I'm exercising patience.
That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr. Albedo.
Patience for what? Perhaps not, but patience comes with its own reward. It's easy for things to remain buried in snow, until someone comes along and brushes it away. Albedo seems serious, but unfazed. Does that mean he really didn't do anything untoward? He mentioned brushing out the snow. That's supposed to be a hint? Yeah, I was thinking about the snow hole. If it wasn't a hint, it must have something to do with Dragonspine, which reminds me, one of the locations marked on the map was found in Dragonspine, wasn't it? Edu, you were the one who uncovered the notes, right? Right? Sorry. Edu, you were the one who uncovered the notes, right? And I'm assuming you visited their location marked in the map as well. Yes. Can you tell us what you found? Nothing! You know that your head... You know your head gives an honest account of the scene you found on Dragonspine. I don't know why that sounded funny for me. Whatever was kept in the hole was gone, and the surrounding area bore the markings of the known creature. With everything covered in snow, no one knew there was something to discover in the first place.
Then, there must also have been a body.
I need to think about this. What clues am I missing? Alright, this is where supposed to be to hear or Zack Aguilar, but yeah. Right, the first location mark. The first location mark is near Mondstad. Beatrice saw Albedo use alchemy to dig a hole and bury the body here. A single man's shoe and a shorter piece of fabric were found in the bushes nearby. Taken together, this evidence seems to suggest that Albedo killed someone and concealed the body. The second murder location is between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery, where D-Look saw Albedo buried the body of an adult male. D-Look described the same events as Beatrice. There's no reason for him to collude against Albedo, so their testimony should be trustworthy. D-Look found found teeth and a femur bone on the scene, and Donna confirmed his version of the events because she was also there that night. The two should have no reason to set up Albedo up, despite her crush. Donna wouldn't lie about something like that just to get D-Look's attention. Not to mention, Donna has been acting strange since before the trial. The human remains. According to forensic results, the teeth and femur bone belong to Mondstad citizen, and the witness account suggests that Albedo was the last person to come into contact with his body. Did Albedo really use alchemy to reduce the body to a few bones? And does that mean he's a killer? The third location marked in Dragonspine. We only knew about it because we found it on the map hidden compartment. During an investigation, Paimon and I discovered a hole beneath the snow, big enough to hide a human body. There were also claws marks around the outside, but there was no body or any remains whatsoever. The human no, with the first. Because the thing with the first is the mention of chlorine and use of magic. I mean, I guess you could use the second, but the chlorine I think is the most important piece. The difference between the marked locations. Albedo marked these three locations on the map and found in hidden compartment. There are some similarities and differences between them. Based on what we know, all three locations were likely used to hide bodies. The hole dug in each area certainly seems big enough. But unlike the first two locations, there were claw marks around the hole in the third location. There are no witnesses saw anything happen there. Dragonspine is home of all manner of monsters and wild animals. Could some kind of creature have dug up the body? But why wasn't that the case in the other locations? The marks didn't look fresh, which means the whole of the third location has been there longer than the other two. But if the whole of the third location wasn't made around the same time, does that mean it's connected to a separate incident? Ah. Dragonspine ecosystem. Dragonspine has a frigid climate and is covered in snow all year round. Even so, it's home to various monsters and creatures that can withstand the cold. They beat the mountain lies the remains of the mysterious dragon Durin. Although the dragon has been dead for a long time, he still possesses a peculiar life energy. Now that I think about it, a lot of strange things have happened on the Dragonspine. Yeah, no shit. Albedo's identity. Most people know Albedo is the alchemist of the capital investigation team. But in truth, he's a oh my god. He's a Kratos prince, a synthetic human created by one of the 5 sinners, called Right Daughter. Albedo is steadfast, intelligent, and treats everyone with kindness and respect. I think most people will agree with that assessment. He's also a calculated thinker. It's fair to say that if he did commit a crime, it will likely be well concealed. Up until now, Albedo has never displayed any ill will toward humanity, and he also still seems to be like his normal self. As his friend, I shouldn't reveal the truth about his identity. That will make things worse. The dragons. I don't know how this is related, but sure. Wait. Oh wait. I think I know how. I know. I think why. Encounters on Dragonspine. I almost forgot. Paimon and I once encountered someone in Dragonspine who looked exactly like Albedo, and we're the only ones. Oh, so we're going with the whopper flower thingy. Wait a second. Someone who looks exactly like him. Yeah, it's a big conclusion. Yeah. Are we going with the whopper flower thing? I'm guessing Albedo has a plan, so I should help him out. But what does he want me to do? Another breaking the case? No, I should play it safe. Since I made the honest assessment of the facts, I should be honest about my doubts, too. It's only fair. Besides, I think I understand what Albedo was trying to tell me just now. I'd like to address the court if I may. I was the one who investigated the office and believe the results raised a few questions. Regarding to the two cases addressed in the previous trial, it was established that, after disposing of the bodies, the defendant used alchemy to restore the ground to its original state. But that wasn't the case with the third location. The hole was still there, with dirt scattered around the perimeter. It looks more like something has been dug up. If that was done by one person, why wasn't the third scene given the same treatment as the others? Or why were the traces removed? In addition, the markings around the third location weren't fresh, which suggests that the dragon spine incident happened at a different time. For those reasons, I believe there's still reasonable doubt in this case, and I hope the verdict reflects that. Thank you. As good as ever, Edu.
Questions there may be, but allow me to point out, there is no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the defendant knew about the third location. And the map was found in his notes. That fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect. Unless Mr. Albedo suddenly plans to deny that the map belongs to him.
Allow me to respond to Edu's point. If all I cared was proving my innocence, I will indeed do as you described, Miss Herta, and deny any connections to that map. But that is not what I intend to do. The map does belong to me. And I did hide things of these three locations. They were indeed bodies of each location, and I did kill and bury someone in Dragon's Spine Albedo.
Ha! So you admit it. Let the record reflect that the defendant has confessed to his crimes.
You're mistaken, Miss Herta. The story doesn't end there. Eula? Oh, okay, I see. Some time ago, I encountered an invited guest on Dragonspine, someone who wanted to take advantage of the deserted nature of the region to eliminate me in secret. He decided to kill me and led to the altercation where I killed him instead, and buried the body on the mountain. On the third location marked on the map, oh!
Actually, the traveler Amber Bennett and I were with Albedo that day.
Was buried there?
The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine. After it ended, we all left the area. If the person Albedo is referring to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then the altercation must have occurred after we left.
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. Those innocent people.
Yeah, but that wasn't a people.
Their blood is on your hands.
No, you're wrong.
You deny it? After admitting to murder for the whole court?
Let him yap.
You've clearly lost your mind.
If you let me finish, Miss Herta, I could get to the most important part. The man who attacked me in Dragonspite was my hate, with blonde hair and blue eyes, dressed in clothes nearly identical to mine. So, someone who happens to look exactly like you? Exactly like him. So I was right. It does come back to what happened back then.
It's one thing to look similar, but for the clothes to be the same?
What's going on? I don't want to be here anymore.
Regardless, the important thing is that you admit to killing someone on
yeah,
Dragonspine.
But yes, I killed someone that day. Someone who looked nearly identical to me. But I never said that someone was a person. I see. Then it appears I need to withdraw my testimony.
What?
Everyone! I brought her!
Who?
Wait, you...
The person who just came in, isn't that Bertha?
Oh! What's going on?
Who are you? Why do you wear my face?
Oh!
Hello to you too.
A calmer-looking Herta. As you can see, this is Herta, the logistics captain of the Knight of
I
Favonius.
see what's going on here. It's all been leading up to this, hasn't it? Your confession. It was all an elaborate stunt to set me up.
I mean, it was kind of suspicious, Herta, like going full, like, yeah, you're the culprit. But this changes everything.
You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain of evidence stacked against you. All I want is justice for the people of Mondstad.
Order in the court. I've been stationed in Dragonspine all these years because that is where the subject of my research lies. The dragon Durin. Several hundred years ago, the dragon of East, the Valin, defeated Durin in a battle, and with the help from Barbados, still his remains on Dragonspine. Yuri was created through alchemy, one of the finest specimens of artificial life. As such, death was the true end for him. His heart still beats and grows more revitalized by the day, yeah? My imposter on Dragonspine was a failed specimen abandoned in Yuri's stomach. A successful installation of Homunculus project. Wait, you're revealing too much.
Homunculus?
Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of homunculus? Because it looks to me like the artificial one is standing right there. Some kind of imposter you dragged in from Dragonspine. So this is what I look like when I fly off the handle. You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery, but your impersonation has overstayed its welcome. Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long. You recognize the real me, don't you?
Elbows, what she's going to say. The two of you look identical, but judging based on the demeanor, the new arrival actually seems more like the Herta I know.
That means nothing. By that logic, I could just as easily accuse the albedo in this room of being an imposter. How do we know he isn't
Imposter
the fake
among
one?
us.
A cold-blooded killer who replaced the real albedo long ago.
How long ago?
Then, how about something only the real Hertha would know? The
Oh.
longest scar on my body. The knights who fought alongside me that day should remember where it is.
Uh-oh.
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
Uh-oh.
I'd like to hear Miles' answer first.
Huh?
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days. You were closer
disoriented,
to
huh?
me than anyone during that battle. And yet you don't remember a thing. Strange indeed.
No, my head. It hurts.
The scar is right here.
In her arm. The clone didn't replicate that. Or the homunculus. Why the nurse? I can imagine this comes as a surprise. Unless your informant in the Knights of Favonius failed to mention the scar on Herta's left arm.
Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm.
Don't need to panic. Get used to it now. You excel at changing your experience, don't you? Or I should say, all spawn of Yuri's life force have that ability. A powerful life force, an appearance that can change at will. Yet, here you stand, formless one, paralyzed to act. Because you're worried using that power could affect your accomplices. Accomplices? Then Miles must be one of them. There are others too. Most of the beings under the influence of Durin's life force have gathered here, and yet their presence is what impedes her from taking action. Once you attempt to transform, all who surround you will affect by the power you can't control it. Because in this network of living beings, you serve as the core.
Show us your arm. Ugh! Have it your way!
Whoa!
Oh.
Come on, let's go.
Oh. I mean, you have a lot of
They're shielding the imposter!
you have a lot of people with elemental powers. Well, let's see you guys use this actually. She's trying to get away. Stop her! Don't let her stand in your way.
There are others trying to get in. Must be more people under her control.
Oh boy. Time to get moving, everyone.
Whoa! She just leaped across the room!
No.
After her!
It's time. All units move out. Third company, keep the imposter's tail. We finally have the chance to talk, but before I explain the events for the past few days, I'd like to make a few things clear. First, I never killed one of my fellow citizens, and I never used human remains as part of an alchemical experiment. Second, the events of the past few days were all part of the plan. Most of the members of our order were on it. As for the witnesses, Master Diluc picked out the situation long before today's proceeding. Wow, that's a quite bold plan. kinda convenient also. Indeed, follow me. Meaning to say like, oh yeah, this is going to our favor. Like this plan that could go very wrong is going in our convenience. Oh wow.
What? How are there monsters in the city?
There are monsters from Dragonspine. An attack is imminent, but fear not. We've been preparing for this. We've been monitoring the resurgence of Zuri's life force. Its visceral nature agitated those monsters. We need these monsters. Fuck. We've been monitoring the resurgence of Zuri's life force. Its visceral nature agitated these monsters. We knew it was only a matter of time before they advanced on Mondstad. And so we made preparations for the inevitable battle. I was hoping you two could join me and provide assistance in the battle to come.
Where's our first stop?
The tower? The top of the city wall. Oh boy. Mona! Tell me you're gonna be voiced, I want to hear you.
Master Jean, headquarters should be secure for now. We responded in time and had enough manpower. We can even spare some for mobile support across the region.
Good. Our intelligence suggests that the monsters from Dragonspike could be disguised as Mondstad citizens. Be sure to exercise caution. Oh my god. Huh? In my divination revealed there's also regular people under influence of some strange power. Not all of them are monsters. Yes, so those people. The aim is subdue, not harm. Before you attack, make sure to figure out what they're dealing with.
Understood.
They ran away. Perfect timing, Edu. I was hoping you three could form a mobile unit to help respond to various threats in the area. It's been a while, Edu. I'm also here to help. Jean and I are going to remain to monitor the situation. Fuck. Jean and I are going to remain here to monitor the situation. We'll leave the other locations to you. Don't worry. My scry glass doesn't show the slightest chance of failure. Victory will be ours. Then everyone dies! Wow, we have a lot. Oh, wow. There's a lot of points to consider. There's optional objectives. I mean, sure, I'm gonna do that. Oh, do you think I'm not a completionist? Oh yeah, the slimes noticed me.
Captain Albedo, honorary knight, and your floating companion.
Some of the people around here are acting strange. Be careful.
Alright. Come on, Daniel, it's too to be DPS.
Dancing in the wind.
Okay, that's it. Nope, there's a slime there. Trapped.
Thanks for the help. I don't think we could have managed that on our own.
I hope everyone's alright. We really appreciate the help.
Raymond, compadre. Alright. Well, it's just simple monsters, we can deal with this, so there's not like a massive invasion scale. Another war. Oh, Venti! You're not the place I want. No, oh god, no, wait, what did the others? No! Oh god, I hope I can see the others. Shit, someone's coming. Help me, please! Someone help me!
What's with the freak out? It's just us.
Ah, perfect. I can drop the act then. Sorry, I thought you were regular citizens. It's about time I think we proceed as planned. I agree. Although it's been a while since I dealt with something this big. It's going to be pretty exhausting. Don't worry, I'll treat you to a drink for trouble. Just what I wanted to hear.
So, these two know the other's identity then?
People can make new friends when we are not here, you know. Monsters started surging from Dragonspine during the trial. They still became agitated, likely in response to the core coming under pressure. Still, I never expect those monsters to have become this advanced. The power of evolution cannot be underestimated, especially considering the fact that Turing absorbed the previous imposter.
Wait, so what about the map? And the missing bodies?
What the witnesses saw was true. I did hide those bodies. As I monitored the situation on Dragonspine, I noticed many who ventured there came back different. They were under the influence of Durin's power, but the less fortunate ones had already been devoured by monsters, who then assumed their appearance to infiltrate the city. Most of those who were replaced had no close relatives, so when their behaviors changed, there was no one to notice. Those monsters used their disguise to get close to the people I eliminated to attempts to attack.
What about the remains Diluc found? Did they belong to one of the victims?
Yes, the monsters slowly digest their victims. Sometimes they even left bodies behind, left body parts to aid the transformation. All that remained of the first victim was strands of hair and the second some teeth and bone. The only bodies Albedo destroyed were the monster's mimic forms. Then he buried whatever remained of the victims to put them to rest. Well, some had to do it. Besides, I managed to gather some valuable data on the putrefaction of the bodies. After we defeated the doppelganger Wobbleflower and Dragonspy, we promised to tell each other a story, remember? You told me the story of a Gardener, I remember. Gardener, fuck. I'm glad. Now you remember what I told you about the Subject 2? In his pursuit to replace Subject 1, he transformed a Wobbleflower into Subject 3. So there was another imposter Dragonspy that day. Yes, Spado? Yes, that will be Subject 2. I confronted him and buried his body on Dragonspine. Oh, out of screen, okay. So you see, at one point, there was something hidden in the hole you found. But Durin is becoming more revitalized by the day, under the influence of his power. The monster dug up Subject 2's body and returned it to Durin's stomach. Durin's absorbed the failed creation along with the knowledge on the way of thinking. Ever since then, all creatures spawned from his power had the ability All creatures spawned from his power and had the ability to transform their appearance. Humans who venture in Dragonspire for too long are also bound to fall under Durin's influence. But those effects don't show themselves right away, and the extent to which a person has been affected is hard to perceive. You saw it yourself, didn't you? All the people acting strange. Those are the same people who tried to break into the Alliance Favoni's headquarters. Durin's power remained dormant within them until finally it surged to the surface in his control. That was also our goal. If we could force a situation where the imposter had no choice but to unleash the power, all those under the influence will become violent, and thus, we will know who was affected.
Wait, so what do we do? We can't go around hurting innocent people.
That's why I'm here. It will make me look bad if I just laze around after promising to help. We'll use the power of the anemo to restrain them for now. That should give the knights the chance to subdue them without harm. A specialized team will deal with them later. Alright. That's the long and short of the situation. You said to activate that thing, right? Yes. So, if there's a little secret other people should know, my identity, for example, keep it for yourself, okay? Alright. This shall do it. Wind. Guess he's Celestia.
Wind currents? Paimon's never seen this many.
There should be now wind currents across this whole city. Everyone, can you hear me? Oh wow! Loud and clear. All units, what's your status?
Good. We have enough manpower to provide support. Requesting assistance at the side gate. Heading over now.
Whoa! It's long-distance wind communication!
What the fuck?
How's that even possible?
It's all thanks to Lord Barbados. With this blessing, we will succeed in defeating our city. Actually, if you face away from the current and whisper like this, no one can hear you.
No wonder you're crouching down there like you have something to hide.
You didn't have to broadcast that. Exactly.
That voice. Venti? Is that you?
Oops.
Stupid. Ah, you know, it's just wandering bar chilling, calling for your help. Thank goodness I do Paimon and Albedo found me. Got me out of the tough spot. Ah, right. Now that you're okay, we should check the status of the other areas. Thanks, friend. May the animal Archon protect you. Oh. I got this covered here. Oh, we see like a cinematic of the entire battle. Oh, Sucrose. I don't expect to see something like this. Gaia in the Reach. I like to be in the middle like this, especially in a bridge. Oh, look who it is. Get back! Oh, hell yeah. Phew, that was a close one. I suppose things are in order, Master Diluc. I appreciate the help. No need. I didn't intervene to save you. It was for my own inconvenience. You were in the way. Oh well, let me get on straight with your hair, then. I suppose we could work together, but you will just melt my eyes anyways. Yeah, but melts it's good damage. Suit yourself. Ha, alright. Tell me, when did you notice something was off? The first trial. Ah, because of the fake Herta. No, because of you. Me? What did I do? My defense wasn't passionate enough? No, you were nervous enough. Tell me then, Master Diluc, when do you think I actually get nervous? I suppose we'll see, won't we? Monsters incoming. Huh, a second thought, best not to think about it. Yeah, the brothers. Oh, hell yeah!
Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
Beard! Let's go, let's go!
Don't get frostbite.
Don't get frostbite. Beard! One thing I noticed when playing Genshin nowadays is just how much I got used to the dodge attacks of enemies. Like nowadays, like I know exactly more of their timings. I know exactly, I know more when to dodge. Not this time though. There you go. I don't want to help the other people in optional missions, but I didn't notice I was going to progression. If you had time to make out here, how can the other areas are secure?
What? We can't be here because we care?
Maybe it was just the closest spot to the city gate. Maintaining control over the main road means maintaining control over the battle as a whole. You made the right choice.
So what's the status over here?
All under control. Don't worry, my trusted civilian volunteer and I have this area covered. I think you mean the man who held the title of cavalry captain before you. We don't have to bring that up. Oh yeah, he used to be part of the Fable News. Hey, he hates Fable News actually. I remember. Well, keep up the good work. We'll go to check out the status on the other locations. Good luck. Oh, and I wanted to thank you for what you said in the court. If I'm not mistaken, you were on my side by the end. Ha, believe me, he had his suspicions since the first trial. I suppose I just didn't feel right to believe that someone who helped me in the past could be a cold-blooded killer.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Thank you for trusting me and for choosing to fight alongside us. As for you, Kaya, good work as always. We'll see you soon. Of course, stay safe. We're going to see the full cinematic again? Yep. Oh, Fisher Oswald! Nah, Procure will not talk to them. What about Rosaria? Oh, hey! Oh, what was the noise? Get close to heal issues! Yeah, we're healing with the power of music.
Let's dance.
Oh my god, the original Lawrence! Come on, my people. Guy! Hoffman! Is it Hoffman brother of Vika? Mika's brother? I just time. Oh, sorry, guy. Maybe I could just watch you. Maybe this. Maybe they didn't program to. Nah, I had to wait. There. Tied to the Knights of Colonials. Okay. All right. You shall be on the mend.
Thank you so much, Miss Barbara. Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you all remain inside the cathedral for now.
You're not rushing back to the front line, are you? You're still injured.
Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way. I can help with the logistics from the back.
Well, maybe we can give you a hand. As you said, the situation outside is chaotic. Angel's party should not be left unattended. There are others who needs to get back to the front lines. So I'll escort you all myself.
Thank you, Miss Rosaria.
Just doing my job. I'll leave the cathedral to you then, Barbara. You can count on me. I don't really know how all of this started, but I do know that Jean and the others have been preparing for this for a really long time. So I think everything will be alright. No, has to be. Did I catch you a bad time, Barbara? No, the sisters. Not at all. Do you need something? I just wanted to tell you over the past few days, a lot of things are going to happen in Mondstad. Attacks and fighting. So I need you to take care of yourself. Huh? How do you know? I'll be the warners in advance. It has something to do with Dragonspine. And he's our authority in that region. So we should take him on his word. Dragonspine, huh? So the city's going to be in danger? Yes, but the EduTheVODS will do whatever we can to protect the people. But then, who will protect you? Oh, don't worry. I'll look out for myself. I promise. Please, let them be okay out there. Sister Barbara, do you lend me a hand? Of course! Coming! Oh, she cared for her sister. Oh, Noel! Oh, yeah! The strongest mate in the world. Benito! You're bringing bad luck to that girl, by the way. Amber, Mika! They're here! Prepare for fight! Oh my god! Everyone! Incoming monsters at 11 o'clock! Looks like we got 25 Helichurs, 2 Blazing Axe Betachurs, and a bunch of different slimes. Prepare elemental countermeasures. Roger that. Oh, that's been so cool. Wait. There you go. And then I need to turn off the AC. Right. Hey. Ow.
Final warning.
I mean, this is probably the worst tip to use. Well, this is we have the Baron body. There we go. Vámonos.
Providing cover fire. Now's our chance.
Let it rain. Get him.
Yeah, this is probably the worst combination to use. It wasn't because the Amber is still a lot of charge damage. It will be very slow.
All units are now in position.
Hertha! Ah, geez, your voice scared me just now.
What? Still caught up in the imposter incident? I thought you knew about the plan.
Well, after you up and disappeared one day, all Master Jean told me was that you'd be gone for a while on an important mission, and that it'd be better if people thought you were dead. And then,
wow.
What do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appears out of nowhere 2 days later. If Master Jean hadn't told me about your mission, I would have fallen for it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, that was quite a scary thought. I guess she was thinking about it. Master replacing someone close to... I guess she was just thinking about it. A monster replacing someone close to you and you're none the wiser? Don't worry, once it's over, these monsters won't be a threat to us again. Albedo, are you okay? The trial hasn't too hard on you, was it? I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I was worried. Same here. I thought it was all real at one point. I was in complete shock. So you didn't know Amber? Then it seems like Eula did an excellent job keeping the situation under wraps. And no need to worry, you two. I'm no worse for wear. That sounds like Eula, alright. That sounds like Eula. Alright. She's like an impenetrable wall that... I can speak. She's like an impenetrable wall. That one. You're not getting a secret out of her.
Yeah, for sure. She's someone you can really count on.
I understand fully that sentence.
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this fighting, I can't seem to get it straight.
It was Kaya's first suggestion. He said the plan would work the best with someone well known and irreplaceable without being too high profile. Naturally, Miss Hertha was the perfect choice. We needed to leave a hole in our organization, so she came up with the idea that she would disappear. So that explains the rumor that someone had fallen during the mission. Of course, it didn't take long to get resolved. No, because the imposter fell right on our trap. It was all part of the plan. First, we spread the rumor that Hertha was missing in action after some kind of incident. The news that comes from Kaya and Hertha directly subordinates, which was important because we needed to be credible. The imposters had the gap in our ranks and couldn't help to take the bait. It didn't take long for the fake Hertha to appear on the next patrol's route, claiming to have survived her mission.
When did that happen?
Over 6 months ago.
Wow.
Whoa, so this has been a long time in the making.
Yes, and our enemy was more meticulous than we expected. Monsters have been searching for Hertha's body in order to protect the imposter's identity, which is a more advanced way to think in that subject too. So we had to wait long enough to convince the fake Hertha that she had our trust. Furthermore, we need to give her the time to gather evidence against me and convince herself that she had enough to strike.
How did the Knight's internal information even reach Durin and his monsters?
There's an informant among our ranks.
Don't worry, Barbara already tracks her down. She doesn't have his blessing, so she can hear what we were talking about right now.
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack. All those awful accusations in the first trial, and you couldn't even defend yourself!
It was to be expected. I couldn't just reveal the truth. I had to be at the right moment, or it would have given the imposter even more fuel to use against me. She would have demanded to know how I knew about the Dragon Spy and the monsters in disguise. That's something weird. In disguise. And if my true identity go out, the public trust the public trust in me will be gone. It was a trap, you see. Argue back and expose my origins, or keep a mouth shut, or seen as a murderer. Credit where credit is due. It was well thought out.
Yeah, thank goodness we were able to back her into a corner.
Indeed, and I have to thank you for that, Traveler. Okay, the Traveler came out naturally. You probably don't know it, but you've been part of the plan since the beginning. Me? But I didn't even knew there was a plan. And for that, you have my sincere apologies. I know I kept you in the dark, but I had a reason. It might not sound intuitive, but I did it to make the plan even stronger. For the beginning, I knew I had to leave letters in the office for a fair, independent reader to discover. Someone willing to seek the truth. Naturally, I thought of you. I knew you would return from Windbloom. I knew you would get agreed to attend the trial. And I knew your sense of responsibility as justice as an ordinary knight will compel you to start your own investigation. The fake Hertha, subject 2, has met you in Dragonspine before. If she thought even you had lost faith on me, her confidence might get the best of her. The perfect time for us to strike. Albedo's right. We were part of the plan from the start. Wait, I didn't read that again. Albedo's right. You were part of our plan from the start. I hope you don't get offense on our decision that kept that from you. And please, don't be too hard on Albedo. He was just doing his best and look out for Mondstad. Enough people were involved in the plan as it is. We had no other choice. The honorary knight and Paimon will always be friends with Mondstad. We will never forget that. Yay!
That means a lot.
In that case, thank you for thinking of me. It was an honor to take part. It is us should be taking you on an ordinary night.
Wait, was that you just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
Alright, but first I want to talk with other people. I still hate that I skipped the optional objective of saving or fighting. Oh well. I step outside the courtroom, and this is the first thing I see. I'm not sure how much more I can take. I'm not brave enough.
I think you should give yourself more credit. You were brave enough to sit through the
She didn't notice that Nadia was there.
the nature of the allegations.
Boy's there.
That takes.
Tico Nadia? I didn't see you there.
Apologies. Rosaria asked me to come. With Albedo running around protecting the city, she was worried you might be alone. At a time like this, 2 is much better than 1. So let me help.
Thank you. I didn't think Miss Rosaria would remember me.
Of course she does. She spent all that time monitoring Albedo. It's only natural that she remembers his most
that's true.
dedicated student.
That's true. Oh yeah. So, after all of this, I thought Mr. Albedo's identity would be a secret, huh? Not the higher-ups, at least. Secret knows about that?
As far as I know, he shared that information with close members of his order long before these events.
Huh?
Perhaps I spoke too soon. You do scare easily.
Sorry, I guess I didn't expect Miss Albedo to just reveal it like that.
I'm sure he felt the time was right. Besides, you know the truth, I know the truth. It doesn't change anything, right?
When Mr. Albedo told me in the library a few days ago, okay, I was pretty shocked. But more than that, I was amazed.
Not afraid?
No, not afraid. Sorry. No, not afraid. I trust in knowledge and science. I trust in Mr. Albedo as person. I just noticed, Deacon. There aren't any wind currents around us.
We lucked out on that front. Otherwise, that conversation would have been for the whole city to hear.
That's how it works. That could have been embarrassing. Alright, next conversation. Lisa Racer! Oh, it's a fight! Cutie!
It's you.
Yeah, something, Lupical. Pass. I still don't know how to use Albedo. I think he's support, but I just gonna use Lisa. So they're gonna get up there, right?
Blitz.
Okay. It's Morbin time! That's it? Yes. It's been a while since I unleashed my lightning during Windbloom.
It happened a lot before?
Unleash lightning on people? No. Once in a while, maybe. It sure feels good to let loose, though. My old professor wrote to me about a few days ago. Of course, I make sure to emphasize that I always treat others with kindness. It's only natural for a student to inherit their teacher's way. After all, and mine was a gentle old man from the Spantomat school. So you see, this time I use more subtle methods of electrocution. So gentle, Imogene will have no reason to intervene.
Gentle electrocution.
You seem in good spirits, Miss Lisa. Well, it's good to move about every once in a while. You keep thinking about it. Okay, yeah, the same. Alright, thank you. From this side. Yula. Oh wait, this is the objective, no? The correct objective? Okay, then, oof, that was close. I'm glad I remember about the Yula part. Yula. Noel! Get to Albedo, ordinary night!
Leave it all to me.
I want to do this. But Oh, you! I don't expect to see one of those in Mondstad. Ooh, that was close.
Steady as stone.
Feel this ancient power.
Can I get the burst for Noel? There you go. Pass. Easy. Thanks for the head. Okay, that's kind of funny. At the same time, it's still going up. Thanks. Wait, what's the voice? Thanks for the help. That was over a lot faster than I expected. I'm sure you have places to be, so don't let me keep you. Rest assured, I keep the rest of the people around here safe. Be careful out here. Be careful out there. I know victory will be ours. Well done, Noel. Alright. Why should we have people? Well, not really. Well, anyways, it's the same. Usually I should be stopped streaming now, but I can. I don't know. Like if I stop now, this won't. This won't pass. Like this won't be saved.
Gotta say,
Ah,
when I
Bennett,
saw you on the
you're
side
voiced.
of the road, I thought you were hurt. Not about to whack me in the head.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry about that. I was trying to run away, but I just couldn't keep going, so I pretended to be unconscious. Thought I could at least land a surprise hit on a monster that way.
I get it. That's a pretty
Well.
common tactic. Oh.
Well, you're right. Look, I will at least must give it to
Albedo,
you.
You're here.
Looks like this person could use some help. We'll search for a place to keep civilians out of dangers. This area appears to be secure, so remain here in the meantime. We will be back with an update.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, nothing to see around here, so we just have that spot. Wait, what? What's this show of this?
Gotta say.
Oh, okay, I
gosh,
see.
I get it.
So we need to like
That's a pretty
do the rest
common
of stuff and then say like, okay, you're safe.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, this is the main area, so we need to go there. Also, apparently there's another point around here. Mona's house. Oh, never mind, this is one. Diona! Huh, these darn things are more annoying than disgusting bus sounds. Albedo, Edu, if you run into anyone who needs a safe place to wait this out, feel free to send them to the Cat's Tail. I'll be here to watch everything, so the tower will be safe. Thank you, Diona. We will sure do that. Just do that. Yeah. Alright, so now we need to return. It's not very far, so it's fine.
Albedo, Traveler, got an update for us?
You can take her to the Cat's Tail. Diona is sheltering people there. Anyone who needs help is welcome.
Right. I'll take her there right away.
Alright, now let's see Eula. Damn, I mean, if I read it here now, I have to do this again. At least able to see what's up with that part. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna end this anytime soon. It's supposed to be like 3 hours long, and this is like almost in a half. Eula?
It's all my fault. I knew Clea was fast, but disappearing like this? I only lost sight of her for 1 second.
Uh-oh.
How am I going to explain this to Albedo?
I mean, she's gonna be okay, but uh-oh.
Explain what?
No, Eula.
Albedo, Traveler, Paimon. What brings you here?
We're providing mobile support across the region. Was there something you needed to explain? Can tell me anything. I hope you know that.
Yeah. Plus, we kinda already heard what you said.
Just tell us. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Clea, she disappeared right under my nose. I'm sorry. I'm doing all I can to find her.
I see. Don't beat yourself up. Please.
Wait! Something's coming this way, and it doesn't look pretty!
Alright. Fighting first, conversation later. Yeah, I thought it was going to be an explosion.
She was right next to me, and the next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second.
That was hard to see. Klee is not for her speed. Don't worry, she'll be right in her way. She can protect herself. Oh, the bombs! Oh, you're here! Klee is here to help! Jumpty Dumpty, go!
Those bombs. I see what you mean. She is not to be underestimated.
Yep. I'm gonna use the traveler for lightning reactions. Klee got this one!
Crush!
Easy. We won! Great work, Klee. I'll be counting on you to protect Yola next time.
Oh, Beto, you can't be serious.
No problem. Just leave it to Klee. Are you going to patrol, Mr. Albedo? Klee heard you went to camping for a few days, and these monsters followed you back home.
Camping. Ah, right. The truth isn't suitable for little ears.
That's right. So I need to report back to Master Jean to settle my expenses. If you have some time, I'm sure Yola will be grateful if you escorted her back to the headquarters as well.
Of course. I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
It will be an honor. Klee will do her best. And Master Jean is up. Sorry. I'll never forget that video. I don't know where's the original or where the original comes from, but I like it. I like how the music is just default Mondstad City, not like music and not like intense music or like something serious. Just Mondstad isolated music. Whee! That should be good for now. Good job, everyone. How did we fare injury-wise? Good. When our preparations paid off, injuries are few and far between. I have full record here. Wonderful. I'll review it in a bit. Everyone alright?
Amber?
Yep. Right as rain. Amber. I haven't taken these creatures out, I notice. We are back! Clip get Miss Yela saved the whole way! That's amazing, Klee! Yela was lucky to have you! We're still missing it looks like we still have a missing view. Reporting back, Master Jean. Mission complete. Good to have you back, safe and sound. And now... Fuck, wait, I did read with other voice. Good to have you back safe and sound. And great work, everyone. This operation could not have happened without you all. Your leadership is what made it possible, Master Jean. It's been a busy few days. You should take a well-deserved break, workaholic. I will, but I believe you deserve one the most of all. My work isn't finished. I'm afraid I have a few loose ends up to tie up. Loose ends? Ah, yes, of course. When we talk about it back at the headquarters, Edu and Paimon should be there too. Alright. Everyone who has finished their work should head back to their quarters or their church to get some rest. Wanna come with us, Klee? We can drink some tea and eat some freshly baked moon pies. Yes! Menti. Hi, everyone! Menti, thank you for everything. I know there were difficult moments along the way. Well, wait. Does that mean you saw me running for my life? No, apologies. I just forgot I said anything. Just kidding. But you're right. It was tough out there. I almost lost my hat on the way several times. Any novel information on the wind? Of course. It was on the city, in the city walls for quite some time. I heard all sort of things. As for something notable, well, I pick up on anxious voices and child's anger. Turing has been isolated during centuries, but strange objects to emotions allow him to understand certain truths about the world and his existence, including the fact that he's no longer mother's only child. Oh wow. or her most perfect creation. It was obvious that he was or her most precious creation. It's obvious that he found that fact difficult to accept, that emotions he felt in response were quite genuine and, dare I say, human. If I eliminate the perfect creation, I will be the only child most mother needs. This mindset arose out of the instincts to compete and survive, and came to dominate all those around him. Of course, the absorption of subject tools and knowledge allowed him to take a more intelligent approach, accusing me of murder. In the end, however, Turing selected sufficient social intelligence. In fact, that his army even got this far is a miracle.
Oh, no wonder Venti sensed a child's anger through the wind.
That same feeling, that same feeling, it's close. Oh. Huh, Miss Fonia, here to make your report?
Oh, nothing much to report, actually.
Is that so? I don't know why the gate is open. this should be close. Or at least people guard it heavily. Is that so? During the battle we were talking about your transfer to the 7th company. You were in charge of patrols and post-battle reconnaissance this time. How did everything go?
Good. No problems.
I see. If I don't mind asking, what did you come from that direction, and why you are here alone? Do you think we're still meeting at the State Guide? That was a change of plans. We sent a message over the wind in the last few minutes of the battle. There were a lot of changes during the operation, but I imagine you missed this well because you're under Durin's influence. And you have been since your trip to Dragonspine over 6 months ago. And she runs away. Yeah. You're not running away. And... Yep. Don't move. Let's continue the discussion back at headquarters. Don't be scared. I'll figure out a way to free you from his power soon. Oof. It's crazy how we're finally continuing this. Does this still count as some part of the No, okay, I think now I'm separated from the game events like the, you know, the thingy. Because, man, I don't think I'll be able to finish it as much as I want. Oh, okay, return to the story. Oh my god, thank you so much. Thank you. That's so nice. Okay, that's so nice to have. Because here's the thing, even though this story lasts like 3 hours, I don't really have enough time. It's going longer than I expected. Which that's worried me for me because I really wanted to complete this in one sitting. Because okay, if I search easier requests, I might spoil myself with this, but yeah, but probably with gods, I'll probably go straight forward the story.
The criteria for certificate exams are straightforward enough.
So apparently I should have
whether you are willing to put in the time. If you study in practice,
half an hour more of
really
story. But here's the thing, I don't have that half an hour of time, so I mean, at least, luckily, at least. Let me pause to, yeah, I'm gonna use this advantage. I'll barely use it. Yeah, use the alpha pose. Be happy. There. Well, at least this is so YouTube. This is so like Genshin YouTuber who does like narrative videos, well, scripted videos. I want her to be center, but it's kind of difficult with this. There you go. All right. So yeah, I don't really have enough time. It looks like I only have half an hour to finish this. So for now, I'm gonna end it here. Tomorrow I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish the quest, and then maybe if there's time, I'm gonna do the speed run, baby, for the new strategies for Proper J's Revenge. Spoilers, I'm not happy with those. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. We're gonna leave the remaining 40-30 minutes of story for another time. I really was expecting to finish this now, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. So yeah, we're gonna leave this for now. So the only thing I have to say is thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on my Blue Sky account, @peacekai.social. Follow me on my Twitter account, EduTheStar87. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel, EduTheStar. New videos up, so go watch it. And if you miss any VODs or you want extra content, there's EduTheStar, right? So yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow to finish this. Bye! Oh, Lanjan say bye. There. Well done.